everyone. This is Dr. Liv with New Insight. And thank you so much for joining me in another video. Today I'm discussing a relationship dynamic and would love to hear your thoughts on this situation. And thank you all so much for listening to the videos and supporting the channel. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel and hype the video for visibility. So the question is, who's using who? If a person lies, cheats, and openly tells you that you're not the only person they're involved with, meaning not the only person they're entertaining, dating, or having sex with, and they are brutally honest about their wants and needs, yet you chose to remain in the relationship or the situationship, and not only remain, but stay faithful, loving, and loyal. In this dynamic, is someone at fault? Is someone to blame? Is one person using the other? Are they both using each other? Or is anyone being used at all? Let's examine this more closely. If a person is honest, upfront, and telling it like it is, that transparency can be viewed as a positive, and it is. However, honesty does not excuse wrongful or harmful behaviors such as lying, cheating, abuse, control, exploitation, manipulation, and taking advantage of someone's kindness, loyalty, or naivety. The thing is, a person can be honest about their intentions and still engage in behavior that is unhealthy or damaging. Honesty about wrongdoing does not turn it into something good. Now, let's look at the other person who decides to remain. Logically, they see and hear what's going on in the relationship. They experience how the other person's behavior makes them feel. Yet emotionally, it may be difficult to fully accept those harsh truths. There may be denial, tunnel vision, seeing what they want to see instead of what actually is. And when you combine this with cognitive distortions or thought traps, low self-esteem, anxious attachment, codependency, trauma history, or a desperate longing and eagerness for love, reality can quickly become distorted. And as a result, what the person actually sees isn't the full picture. Instead, it's filtered. Think about a Carnival Funhouse mirror. Your image is technically you, but in front of the mirror, it's distorted. And that's what emotional distortion can do in relationships. The image is real, but the relationship dynamic is inaccurate and distorted. So yes, manipulation is wrong. Exploitation is wrong. But in some dynamics, one person may be using the other, or both may be using each other, just in different ways. One may be using someone for sex, clout, convenience, financial stability, or a place to stay. The other person may be holding on out of fear of abandonment, loneliness, boredom, or a need for validation. So here's the hard question. If someone stays because they are afraid to be alone, if they stay in the relationship to feel chosen, if they stay to regulate their anxiety, is this also a form of using someone, even if it isn't malicious? Because while intent does matter, impact matters too. So when someone is exploitative, their behavior is often calculated, opportunistic, and self-serving. When someone is anxiously attached or trauma bonded, they may not be using the person in a malicious or predatory way, but they may need the relationship for emotional regulation, validation, or a sense of safety. One operates from selfish opportunity, and the other operates from fear. But both are unhealthy dynamics, and fear-based attachment can lead to coping behaviors like avoidance, isolation, emotional withdrawal, numbing, denial, and abandoning oneself. So take a look at your relationship or situationship and ask yourself, are you using someone? Are you being used? Is the relationship serving your needs in a healthy way? And do you show up in the relationship in a healthy way? Redirect your energy towards growth. Strengthen yourself, meaning address and work through your own issues and learn the lessons from the situation. This is why developing internal security matters. Because when you are secure within yourself, it won't be an issue of who's using who. You will start asking, why am I accepting what does not align with my worth? Move accordingly and always make value-based decisions that maintain your dignity, respect, and protects your peace. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video.